867 was a scheduled flight from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport to Tokyo Narita Airport with a stopover in Anchorage, Alaska. The aircraft was a Boeing 747-400 registered PH-BFC, piloted by a male captain and a female first officer. The aircraft was a Boeing 747-400 Combi, and the Combi version has a mix of passengers and cargo on the main deck. On the upper deck, it's all passengers. In the cargo today, there are 25 tortoises, 25 African birds, and 2 genets, which are like mouse things. The aircraft receives clearance to take off from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and all is completely normal.
KLM Flight 867 is nearing the end of a long flight to Anchorage, Alaska from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. The flight will then continue on to Tokyo's Narita Airport after stopping over in Alaska. The aircraft can't fly directly to Narita over areas such as the Soviet Union, who at the time were not letting those countries' aircraft fly in their airspace. The pilots decide to begin their descent from flight level 390, 39,000 feet, to Anchorage, just over 100 nautical miles away from Anchorage Airport. The pilots do the landing briefing, and then they start the descent from 39,000 feet. As KLM 867 is approaching flight level 250 or 25,000 feet, the pilots notice a black cloud. Then the aircraft enters that black cloud while communicating with the ATC transmissions that you will hear soon. As the aircraft climbs through, they find smoke. They realize there's smoke in the cockpit, and they say they're climbing to flight level 390. And then they start to climb up, and then engine 1 fails, then engine 2 fails, and then engine 4 fails, and engine 3 fails. The aircraft is left powerless as the crew turn on standby power in the batteries. The aircraft descends while making a mayday call and asking for radar vectors. The aircraft is well and truly in an emergency, and if the engines aren't restarted, they will definitely not make it to Anchorage. They might have to put the aircraft down in a valley here in the snowy mountains of Alaska. Then, while passing through 13,000 feet, engines 1 and 2 are relit. The aircraft can now maintain altitude and do possibly a slow climb. Then, passing through 11,000 feet, engines 3 and 4 are restarted, so the aircraft can easily climb out again. They owed this mainly to luck, though. This was caused by the volcanic ash of Mount Redoubt, an active volcano nearby. The aircraft then safely lands at Anchorage. What you're about to hear is the ATC recording of KLM Flight 867. Upon landing of the flight KLM 867, there are some fatalities. Not to any humans, though. The fatalities are to a few tortoises, African birds, and genets, which were in the cargo compartment of the 747 Combi. What you're about to hear is the air traffic control whole transcript of KLM Flight 867, with the captain being the pilot flying and the first officer being the pilot monitoring, therefore doing the ATC transmissions.
KLM 867 Heavy is reaching level 250, heading 146.
Okay, do you have good sight on the ash plume at this time?
Yeah, it's just cloudy. It could be ash. It's just a little browner than the normal cloud, but we don't know. We have to go left now. It's smoky in the cockpit at the moment, sir.
KLM 867 Heavy, roger, left is your discretion.
Yeah, we fly level 390, in a black cloud, and the heading is 130. KLM 867, we have a flameout oasis, and we are descending now.
KLM 867 Heavy, anchorage.
KLM 867 Heavy,